guys, welcome back to the channel. Lee from Old School Window Cleaners. Today I'm going to do a little unboxing and setup and review of my new present I bought myself. So let's get it out of the box. I have already had a shifty look at it. Can you tell what it is yet? I have charged it so that I can obviously do the video with it working. Oops. So I have finally treated myself to a Gardiner backpack. 5 or 6 times I've gone to order one and they've run out of stock. It seems as quick as they get them in, they get them out, but I managed to get one this time. So I'm just going to do a little review, a little bit of a demonstration. The lads in the WhatsApp group that I've mentioned before have probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about I'm going to get a Gardiner backpack. I want to get a Gardiner backpack, and it never happens. So let's move the box out of the way over there. Speak of the WhatsApp group, I owe an apology to 2 gentlemen I forgot in my last video. Ray Horn from Liverpool and Aaron from Melton Mowbray area. Very sorry, gentlemen. 2 top lads in the WhatsApp group, and I did forget them. I do apologise. So, Gardiner backpack. It's quite heavy actually. Even without, there's no liquid in it obviously, but it's quite heavy. But it's very well made. Just screw the lid off. There is a nice seal inside the lid there, and you get a nice big strainer inside. If I just pick you guys up and show you what it's like, actually, it helps if I turn the camera around, doesn't it? There we go. So as you can see inside there, that's obviously where your inlet is. This is a 22 litre machine. So it comes with whatever end you want on. I must admit it was slightly different this time. When I went to order one before, you could choose what end you wanted and they fitted it, but this time you just buy the backpack and there's a few sort of options further down for you to choose from. I've decided to go for the clabber end. So on the end of my override pole I have a male adapter, which I have just ordered 2 of recently, which are these. Let's get this out of the bag for you, show you what I mean. I have those on the end of my override pole, which will click into there nice and tight. What I will do then, I use a Gardiner CLX, which I will change the end on. At the moment I've got rectus fittings on that, so I'm going to put that on the end of my CLX pole. I've got one on the end of the 40-foot override pole. I have another override pole which I use sometimes for spraying chemicals with a DA component spray nozzle, so that will get one of those ends on, and then that will be attached to the backpack. So I also have, I've bought 2 of these. One obviously is going to go on the end of the backpack, and the other one I think it's going to go on the end of my 100-metre roll hose reel that I've got, which is outside. So I'm hoping, I did buy from Gardiner as well. They sent me a nice little free pen with my order, which I thought was quite nice of them. I have bought a pair of red nozzles. Those are pencil jet nozzles, and I have had a pair of blue. Sorry, the blue I think are I can't remember which are which now. Sorry, the blue are the pencil jet nozzles. They're 1.5 if my memory serves me right, and the red ones are fan jet nozzles. I did have the paperwork, which I no longer have, on the side, just bear with me. I am to do the demonstration for you today. I'm not gonna bother getting all the poles out, but I'll just attach it to. This is my scrubbing pad, which is again from Gardiner. That's got 2 grey fan jets in. I also bought one of these. I was using pliers before, but it's not the right tool. But this is very good. It's just swapping them out makes it so much easier, because I must admit, I tried to do it with my fingers, and it was very uncomfortable. So yeah, so basically they go in that way down and push it in and twist it. As I say, get to there and it gets quite tight, because they're a nice tight fit, but with that it's just so much easier and it doesn't hurt your fingers. And you shouldn't really be using pliers, to be honest, because you will end up damaging the outside edges, which I have actually nipped the edge a little bit there. And obviously you've got to put your hose into those. So anyway, I also have the Gardiner wire cutter, which I'm hoping is going to cut through this for me now and not make me look stupid. And it didn't. I know it's not the tool that makes me look stupid. There is kind of a bung thing in there which I don't need, and that is, I assume, for their spray nozzle. So because they do a spray, like an extendable lance spray kit. So that's going to go on there. That will then hopefully fit in there, which is a very tight fit. I haven't done it now, but as I was struggling to get that on then, if you get yourself a cup of hot water and just drop that end in hot water for 15-20 seconds, it will make it nice and supple and soft, and you will be able to get it on a lot easier. I'm going to pause the video, put the kettle on, and I'll do that now. Okay, while the kettle's boiling, I do apologise, let's just take a closer look at the backpack. You get, remember there's no water in this at the moment, so you get a voltmeter here, which when you switch it on, it lights up and you can see the little green light. I won't have it on for too long because I haven't got any fluid in. So that lights up. Because it's fully charged, I don't know how that's going to change light-wise. There's no actual dial on it, so that's a bit strange. On the side here, if I come in a little bit closer, you have your number 1 power setting, which is ready to be switched on and off by that twisty nozzle, and the more you turn it around, the higher the flow. You can have it on maximum full power, which is number 2. That's not variable, that's just full pelt. That's your little charging socket. It does say in the booklet, don't use a kettle charger, only use the charger that comes with it, so obviously do that. And in there is an inline fuse, which is a excuse me, a 3 amp fuse. That is a 3 amp fuse. And that isn't actually pushed in properly there. That's not very good, is it? You can actually see that's actually lifted out, look. In fact, it's actually loose. So that's not it's not very good, is it? I've pushed it right in there. It's not the end of the world. And for some reason that won't clip in properly. Well, I'll have a look at that properly in a minute. Won't waste any more of your time. Let's get the kettle of water and get the hose set up. Right, thank you for sticking around. I have hot water in there with the tubing. Yes, in my Man City cup. That should go nice and soft. Leave it in there a little bit longer. That should go nice and soft, and I'm glad it's a nice tight fit because I don't want it coming off, obviously. And we'll get this on, get it screwed in. We'll get a little bit of tubing set up with the pad there, and I'll show you the difference in the speed of the backpack. So let's hope that's gone nice and supple now. So that should now go on. It's still a nice tight fit, but as you can see, that's gone on a lot easier. That's gone on a lot easier with the hot water in. We then screw that end in, nice and tight, because we don't want it leaking and coming out. So yeah, that's all on now, nice and secure. So let's get some water in the backpack, and we'll get it set up so you guys can see. In fact, I don't really need to, if I just pop that in, you don't really need to see it coming through fan jets or anything. I'll be able to show you through the end of that, so just bear me 1 second. Well, I've not filled it, not to the top, but I've put enough in for now. So we're going to go on with number 1 setting. And if I just move these around a little bit, so we can, that's just on. It's just starting to come through. That's on the very lowest setting. That's full power. So on full power with just running straight from there, you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8. That shoots 10 foot because these are 2 foot slabs. So you're shooting 10 foot. If you go straight on full power, obviously that's the maximum you would have for your flow rate. So that's actually pretty good, and it's good that it's variable. That's actually really good. It's pretty quiet as well, to be fair. But obviously on full power, but it's a good bit of kit. Whoops, got too far. Yeah, it's a really nice piece of kit, to be fair. And obviously with it being a portable system, you would stick it on a trolley. It does come with straps which go around here, but I can't imagine that wind's picking up. I'm going to go back inside. I can't imagine anybody would want to carry 22 litres around on the back, but you could if you needed to for whatever reason. Just take a bit of a while for the water to drain through, but that's not a problem. I sorted the fuse issue out on the side. It was just that black piece of plastic there. It was just a little bit loose, so yeah, I think I'll set it up on a pole and show you guys on a pole working. Right, okay, we're back, and I have the 40-foot over 8 pole, and there's about 50 foot of tubing on this, obviously, so when it's fully extended. So we'll click that on the end, and let's see how we go. That's on the lowest setting, but bear in mind it's got quite a bit of hose to go through, so it's just starting to come through now on the lowest setting. I have got that's actually the lowest setting. So if I turn that up, wow, that's quite a spray. So that's quite a good spray on that actually. If you think that's going through 50 metres of hose and it's hit the fence, that's actually quite a good spray. So I'm really pleased with that. So in short, oh, don't turn it on inside the house. Yeah, in short, that is a very good piece of kit. Pleased I've got one. I would definitely recommend it. It's a good machine. I know a few lads in the WhatsApp group have got one of these, and apparently the batteries last great on them. I'm thinking of using it for, obviously we've started doing a little bit more pure water cleaning. We don't trad any leaded windows anymore, so we're looking at more pure water cleaning for leaded windows. I'm also looking at it for, I keep saying we, it's just me. I am also thinking of using this for applying things like Ubic, Virusol, TFR. If there's anything like that I want to apply, this will be great for that. And also I know some people use it for hypo. I'm thinking of using it for hypo as well, but what I shall do is when I've finished the hypo treatment, I will fully run through water and rinse it completely out. All the parts for this are available on Gardiner's website, so I'm actually thinking of next time I do an order, buy a spare pump. I think the pumps are around about 27 quid, so I know a few people have said that some of these pumps you buy now with the Viton seals in, that they don't last much longer than 12 months even with Viton seals in. In fact, Phil from Dirty Driveway, he uses a Sherpa pump sprayer, and he uses neat hypo in that. And he just said that I think he said it's once a year, he just puts a new pump in it. So the pumps for them are about 25 quid. So, you know, if I have to change a pump once a year, so be it, it's not the end of the world. I am actually going to be making a soft wash kit anyway. I have a pump, the battery, I have the spring flow controller, which is one of my videos to do too for an unboxing. And I will make my own soft wash setup. But at the moment, really pleased I've got the Gardiner backpack. It's going to save me so much time because it's basically just going to be pure water in the top, fill it with pure water, and then just pop it on my top. I've got a trolley, pop it on the trolley, wheel it along, clean the window. Whereas now I've got to get the resin bottles out and get the hose out, and with this it's just you hit the ground running and you're away. Don't need to go through the hose reel. I can just take this as it's set up. Let's just take that off. Yeah, I'll just basically wheel that along, plug the override directly into it like I just did outside in the garden, and away I go. It's that quick and simple. So yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope it's helpful. If anyone's got any questions, they have gone up in price a little bit, I think. I'm pretty sure these used to be about £105 plus VAT, but they've actually gone up there 120 plus VAT now. So I think they have gone up a little bit, and there is a shortage, and it is only 2 per order at the moment because there is a shortage. But yeah, it's a really good piece of kit. It's nice and solid, apart from that little bit of flimsy plastic that wasn't quite pushed in there. It's all great. You get a charger with it, like I say, and they do tell you to only use this charger. It does look like a kettle lead to me, but it does say not to use a kettle lead, so I guess that in here, because of the output is 1.7 amps, maybe a kettle lead is more, and you could probably fry it if you're not careful. So you get one with it, so there's no need to. And if you lose it, again, they're available from the Gardiner website. I'm not sponsored by Gardiner, I wish I was. Even though they did send me a nice funky little pen. I quite like that. And it's purple. It's one of my favourite colours. It makes all the difference. So thanks for watching. More videos coming up soon. I will try these new jets as well. I want to do a review on the jets when I get more time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for all the support on the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.